First playoff touchdown pass by a running back since 19 toss in the Tennessee trickery.
Execution.
Are now in a 21-6 hole. Jarrell Casey the hit.
Simmons has got it.
Falling apart at the seams for Baltimore.
It's the strip sack, and then at the bottom of the pile, you see Simmons. It looked like Stanley had the edge on that ball.
The team takes on the personality of their head coach.
This team, tough linebacker, caught a lot of touchdown passes himself.
7, handoff, Henry. 4-yard gainers. About Henry and what makes him so special, they looked at his rate and a touchdown pass. 2nd and 6 for the Titans. Jonnu Smith couldn't hold on, and it's incomplete. Shotgun. Tannehill gets rid of it quickly. Brown, the catch and curve.
Brown, an impressive young receiver. 6'1", 2 made the catch and realized he had some room up the middle.
Because he's big and strong, he can break tackles. Before getting to the end zone, Pierce and John.
Good blocking that time by the blocking with Smith, Pruitt, and Furtzer.
2nd and goal. To the sideline. He would not give up that corner.
You lift him off the ground and take his legs. He can't go anywhere.
For the Titans. 12. Yeah, connect that. Expertise in this area whatsoever, yet I'm commenting as if I do.
Yeah, that's a
shotgun for Tannehill. Tannehill fakes. Titans are pouring it on here in Baltimore.
Former wide receiver in his college days at Texas A&M. Watch the block. Ravens obviously looking for the pit.
And the extra point from Greg Joseph. The Tennessee Titans. They were down 22 points in a loss to Cleveland back in week 4. Somehow holds on to it. And he got stamped.
Looked like a good legal hit. I'm not sure if the flag was
illegal contact. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
Not on the hit. That was just absorbed. Rushes on. And that pass is dropped by Mark.
Never been any panic. Well, that's being tested right now. During that previous going over to Lamar Jackson, offering some words, there's this angst.
As Jackson takes it to the sideline and he's marked.
And they have about a 4-minute time of possession so far. A couple of turnovers. And it's a
possession category in each of their last 9 regular season games. And then for a first down into Tennessee territory. 13
attack when Jackson has the time to throw because the Titans are
Mark Andrews 9 or 10 yards
9 to take time off the clock and force the Ravens to
Jackson. Not much of a rush, and so clock stops. 2:10 to go in the third. They were by far the best team in football during the regular season. By Lamar Jackson, we all presume will. On 2nd down, Jackson hits Willie Snead. Super Bowl
game, and so you're feeling good. Kind of felt like we started.
First charge, timeout. Tennessee.
And is throwing and knocked away at the goal line.
Hunter Colt Therapy Wrap
From Central Michigan, and they're bringing it.
Get that healing feeling with Copperfit Wrap.
It'll be like, well, he has his in, but typically you don't get that call in that situation.
Nope. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car.
Bucks. Greg Jennings, Chris Myers, Jen Hale at Raymond James Stadium. Fans at 3.
1 to his right, and the patience to let it develop.
Brady coming into this game about
4th in total defense. Henry again.
Haven't played a complete game. He was very defensive about that.
The Detroit game, we only played 1 half, so we didn't even have
Jones. He gets up across the 40-yard line. on that spot. On second down, he gets the floss Buccaneer team. First time since postseason. Who knows? May end up playing up there at Lambeau. Antonio Brown. This chemistry gives Brady more time to build up with Antonio Brown.
And as the third receiver, you got to make him uncomfortable. What does that one turning into the Antonio Brown touchdown? You have a chance.
The unexpected, the NFL playoffs, the Tennessee, and a 3rd and 4 for Tennessee.
Sure,
Hill timely passes. And that's it.
Ravens finally come with a blitz, and they get home to Tannehill and force that 8 yards of carry for Derrick Henry.
It's thrown for a touchdown.
Take it, you give it out, and that's what Brown.
Brett Kern to punt it. See where they mark it down that sideline. Game last year against the Chargers stuck with him, haunted him. Tonight has been a serious struggle for this Baltimore. Out of bounds. Logan Ryan, when we sat down with him last night, he said adversity bonded this team. Everybody has contributed to the turnaround. Well, that changed the season, but the team improved. Coax Harold Landry.
Neutral zone infraction.
The thing that Logan Ryan talked about is, being a Super Bowl champ when he came the right page about what it takes to get into the playoffs.
Too far for the second. Baltimore.
Yeah, the first play of the game is a safety blitz from Earl Thomas.
To a crowd, making players miss. Wesley Woodyard.
3 misses right there. There's 4. And then finally a push out.
17 carries, 114.
On NFL Now.
Get the lead.
And a time that will roll off the clock because of that, because Andrews was covered very closely.
And it's a pseudo. Jackson to a spot. Good hands by Boykin. Well, the clock is rolling. 12. 3rd and 1 for the Ravens. Fake the.
They're really wasting a lot of time. These plays should be precious seconds.
By Wesley Woodyard. 9 yards on the catch and run.
He said no matter what the score is, this is a full game. The composure
with the catch to move the chains.
Right now, the Titans are gassed. Not getting
touchdown. Hayden Hurst on the board.
It's the speed of Hurst that gets by Vaccaro. Hurst. Protection is there for Jackson, and a smart throw.
Ravens are going to go for 2 here. Trailing. They have been unable to cash in on tonight, and so they'll go for it here. Yeah, and then knocked away. Boykin could not secure it. Pop it up in the air. Whistle was blown.
Stoppage of play because of an error. But
okay with this? Do I have to get between you and Dan here?
You wouldn't mind officiating.
I want no part of it.
As a back judge, you do tell the kicker to wait for the
hand. And they'll try it again. And even 11 minutes to play here in the 4th. When we asked John Harbaugh what was the myth, if you don't advance, there is no Super Bowl. Derrick Henry. And now he's beginning to put himself into.
They've run a toss play to take advantage of his speed to danger.
It's a confrontation.
Man.
And it's a 2nd and 2 for Tennessee. The line to gain. Huge play here for Baltimore defensively. In his first 4 career postseason games, topping Terrell, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, Terrell Davis, and Le'Veon Bell. Tannehill comfortable with a quarterback sneak.
Well, look at the gap he sees right here. I mean, so why not?
Dan, you think back early in the season. At that point, you don't know what to make of Tennessee's season. Marcus Mariota for him. Tannehill on the
move. The official winding the clock. Thomas.
Tannehill was motioning there. So he's fair game. 2nd and 1. That initial spot is enough for the first down. In the league to do it with Derrick Henry. The offensive line has done.
And he'll just sacked 1 time all day. And of course,
182 yards on the ground last week against the New England defense. He has topped it. Now this is the kind of run that Derrick Henry has and backed it up with Second down and 7 for Tennessee. Counted down to the 7-minute mark of this.
Replaced by Jamil Douglas, and right away the Titans run to the and Lawan.
Well, if you have any chance to get handoff.
Block of Jonnu Smith
By Baltimore. Vrabel, timeout remaining. 6:33 to play, fourth quarter, 28-20.
Field once again.
Now we know Baltimore special. Ravens are coached by Chris Horton on special teams. Hard line.
A couple times in the last month or so. Really had to help with the
18 yards on the catch and run and brings to the field, but
a lot of teams try that style of run pass option offense.
Phil,
Aren't there though?
and some potential
System is so critical. False start. And you know the Ravens to a man will deny the turnovers. And you go up against a team that
slammed down on the play by Vaccaro, and you and I, a team that became the story in the NFL. Strange role, because the Ravens always season has been a different story. They are the hunted.
it just did not translate today. Remember, the Titans couldn't.
So teams to win a playoff game over an opponent, what usually are considered mismatches, executed at a high level and handled the initial wave from Baltimore.
It's a plan to force the option to the sideline.
Now under 2 minutes left. Back there for Tennessee. Final minute 52 here in Baltimore.
Final coming up right after the conclusion of the Bucs-Washington game from Landover fans. Josh Allen with one of the highlights of this. Josh Allen adding to it, finding Stephon Diggs 35 in 25 years, winning 27-24 here.
Just starting off slow. We got to find a way to pick that up. Fourth and goal stop for our defense, driving down right before we got to find a way to get a touchdown there too. But we did
playoff win. Your very first playoff win, Josh. Just describe your emotions on.
But just gives us a chance to play next week. So I'm super.
Josh Mapove here. I guess what did you guys learn about your?
Yeah. Well, we found a way to win the close one. We're there a couple of times with the ball. Can't take that sack, fumble on his knee, gritting through it, being as tough as he's tough as nails. Won maybe 2 first downs, but just the
pass barrier here in the press box, so we don't necessarily hear everything, as well as obviously.
I mean, for the team for fans to, but it's more than 0. So impact of winning a playoff game for this franchise, but it's a good way to put our best foot forward this week and try to.